What's going on, everyone? This is Trevor here for RSG, and today we are taking a look at something that a new store on Amazon that I'll put links to below by the name of VC Mall sent me over. This Comica CVM-VM10 II. Shotgun microphone that goes right into your cell phone, DSLR camera, or if you have a digital recorder that is not all XLR bound as mine is here. So if you want to find out a little bit more about this and why I think this is actually so cool that I have something like this, well, you know what you need to do? You need to stick around. Alright, and so with the CVM-VM10 II, which, hell of a long name, is very, very similar and probably just a direct competitor, if I would say, with the Rode Video Micro. Now, for $10 more, you can get the Rode Video Micro, which is essentially about the same thing. So I'm kind of shocked that the pricing is $50 on this. Now, how does it sound? Well, we'll leave that up to you, and I'll put my final thoughts later. We'll explain a little bit why I like shotgun microphones though. So as you see this big guy right here, I like this big guy. And it does have a shotgun microphone attachment and 4 different XLRs. So one day when I can actually afford an XLR microphone, because those, for a nice XLR microphone that isn't like what I'm showing you today, in the sense of that goes into something like this or a professional setup, they're not very cheap. So once I have one, yeah, I would love to connect it to there. But for right now, this might serve some good purposes. As you see, this is in my shot for me to get the sound that you're hearing right now. And if I were to use the cell phone, it would sound like this, as you're hearing right now, because the cell phone's so far away. It might not sound horrible, but there's going to be a lot of ambient sound not needed. But then you have something like a shotgun microphone that is meant for, like I said, your cell phone or, you know, a DSLR camera. So let's open it up. We'll take a look at what we got inside. Let's give a little ear scratch because, you know, I don't know why, but sometimes we just itch. That's what we do. So as we take a look, we got some other stuff that I think fell out, but like, you know, it was like your notice and stuff for warranty. But we have our instructions here. We don't need any of this. So you know what we'll do? We'll close this up and we'll toss it away. So now we have this awesome case here. I really do like this case. It means high quality. It's not like some crappy little zipper either. It's actually like pretty nice quality. I'm very surprised by it. And it is $50, so it is very comparable to the Rode Video Micro. You know, at being $10 less. So what do we get with this? Well, we get this big, ginormous, dead cat, as they call it. It's an extra windscreen. We'll show more of the other windscreen, but first let's show these cables. So as you see with these cables here, we have 2 different kinds. We have the one kind here, and it says camera/camcorder. Now, it did not work in my camcorder. I don't know why, but unpowered microphones seem to not work. Like even my lavalier mic that's unpowered, but my powered lavalier mic works no problem. Go figure. But the important one is going to be the one with the gray end, so you can connect it to your phone. Now, for those who don't understand how these bands work, how the poles work on this, okay? The bottom pole closest to the actual plug is usually the ground, okay? Your top, you know, post is going to be your left, and the middle is usually the right. Now that's on a stereo kind of setup, but when you have a 4-post position, you have the ground all the way at the bottom, then you have the microphone 1 step up usually, and then the right and the left channel. So your microphone being for the cell phone right there, that's how your headset gets it, where you would most likely get a left and right channel the way it seems here if you went right into a digital recorder. I don't have one that seems to work because this one as well is XLR, and I think I need an additional attachment that I saw someone else use. I'd love to try some stuff out, so if any companies want to try to send me something that might get these unpowered mics to work on this, that would be really cool. If anyone's got suggestions or something, throw them down below, because I can't get any of these unpowered mics to work even on this. And this is a great machine that I have. So anyways, going on to the next part, we have the actual windscreen that you would always use, point at you. And then we have the shock mount, nice metal, like rim around everything. Actually, it's really, I like the quality I'm feeling. I mean, even this is a nice aluminum, you know. So there's our microphone. This is our microphone. So for our microphone, let's throw this on there. Okay, and then we'll take this and throw that on. Okay, so got our little shock mount, and now we're going to want to use it for the cell phone. So we're going to want our gray cable where it says for smartphone. Okay, so you're going to actually plug that into yours, and then the double-ended still goes into the back of this. So we'll do that. So there we are. Put this in there. I'll stick that on top. So now let's see what this sounds like. But before we do that, we're gonna go with our Zoom H6 is what you're hearing me right now on. The Samsung Galaxy S8 is what you are hearing me right now on. Alright, so I guess we're gonna finish this up on the Comica CVM-VM10 II. Yeah, I left out the dash, right? You know, shortening it up. Getting used to this name a little bit. Still like the Rode Video Micro name a little better though. Just saying, make it kind of cool and not really a model number so much. It's not going to just be a Comica mic. I'm sure the, you know, Comica is a company, but you know. Anyways, you get it. The point is, how does it sound? Well, this is what it sounds like without any work in Audacity. No editing in Audacity. And to me, I personally found it to be a little bit on the treble side. Maybe for the $10 difference, the Rode Video Micro, you don't have to deal with any of the editing work in Audacity as much, but you know, you're definitely gonna probably have to with this. In my opinion, it's a little bit on the treble side. So this is what it sounds like without any editing in Audacity, and this is what it sounds like with editing in Audacity. And it's more bass, just like it needs to be. But overall, the microphone is built well. The case you get with it, really nice. Everything I see with it in general is pretty darn high quality. So $50, I think maybe we could bring it down to $40, my opinion. It's just my opinion, and it'll grab more attention from people. But I want to thank VC Mall for sending this to me. They didn't tell me really anything of what I had to review it. Literally, it's not their microphone. They didn't make it as far as I know. So they just sent it to me so I could tell you about their store, because their store actually does have quite a few things that interest me in my video shooting goals that I have. So I will be looking at some of their stuff, but the microphone, they had nothing to do with telling me what to review it as or anything in that sense, because they just said, here, check this out, this is some of the stuff we offer in our store. So I'm checking it out. Like I said, for the $10 difference of a Rode Video Micro, I think I'm gonna just probably go with the Rode at that point. But if we look at a $20 difference and I could grab this for 40 bucks for as good as it sounds, and I just need a little bit of editing tweaking going on, I'm taking the Comica. Well, anyways, I think that wraps it up here. So for all of those who like this video, make sure you hit a like. You like this channel, you want to see more of my stuff, make sure you hit subscribe. You dislike this video, tell me why in the comments. Maybe you should just talk in the comments in general, because heck, it's a comment section and I will read it. But you can also follow me on Twitter, ReadySetGame87, right there. That thing? Yeah. You can do that. And then I think that really settles it all up. So for all those who like watching my videos, I'll see you next time.